Thank you for your interest in Metro's Better Bus Initiative and the Network Redesign Project. My name is Stacy Weisfeld, Planning Manager at Metro and a Deputy Project Manager for Better Bus. A lot of people have asked me about the kinds of data we are looking at as part of our bus network redesign. So I want to talk to you about a few of the data sources that we're looking at that may be beyond what you would traditionally think. One of the data sources we're looking at is travel information from location-based services. Our team has access to millions of anonymous data points about trips taken around the region, whether those trips are by bus, rail, car, or other modes of transportation, including walking, biking, Uber, Lyft, and more. This allows us to compare travel patterns from before the pandemic with current travel patterns with just the click of a button. We're also looking at regional population and employment forecasts. On average, our region is getting 3,000 new people and 2,200 new jobs every month. With this type of growth, we need to plan for not just today, but for the future. We're compiling information from DC, Maryland, and Virginia to understand their plans for the current and future development. That way, we know what we can plan around, what locations are anticipated to grow and develop. Another important data source that we are looking at is something called Census demographic information. We're using the newly released 2020 census information from the United States Census Bureau to better understand who lives in our region. For example, from this data, we can see where there are a lot of households that don't own vehicles, or where there are low-income populations who might have a greater need for bus service. I know this might sound like a lot of data, and it is, but these are just some of the data points that we're looking at as part of this process. Stay tuned for future updates on the Better Bus Initiative, where we will share some sample maps and initial findings from our analysis, as well as a dive into bus-specific data. Thanks for your time, and stay up to date by visiting wmata.com/betterbus or following us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter.